Factory 5 Roadster 6882. Well, the windshield is in place. It's not bolted down yet, but it is in place. It took us about 4 hours, my wife and I, to get this windshield in place. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I don't know, 10 times maybe. And one of the culprits was this, was the body. We have the cutouts in the body, came from Factory 5, but I had to notch it a little this way so that the post would be closer to the frame. And the reason why we did that was because we could fit all of these in between, these shims in between the post and the frame, and it could still wiggle. So I felt like that was a little bit too much space. So we notched out with the Dremel the fiberglass and allowed the frame to come over this way. We also had to cut 2 inches off of this post and the other post in order to have it not bottom out, or as you can see in there, just the bolt holes are through, but so that it wouldn't hit that 3/4 inch bar that's on the left. You may see the scratch marks in that bar, but we don't have the shims in place yet. We're going to shim that gap and put nuts on the outside, and then that cavity, I need to fill that in. I guess that's where people fill it in with pool noodles. I didn't really realize that cavity was so big, but that is where heat will come in from the engine. Anyway, we're gonna put those shims in there. So those are 1/2 inch bolts. We marked, I mean, after a while, taking this frame in and out, in and out, in and out, finally got it to where this lined up with the holes. Before, the bar wasn't lined up with the holes and we would have missed it. So we spent a lot of time, and I'm glad we did. We put stir sticks under the frame right here and along the way. We have a little gap there that I'm not really worried about it. My wife is a little worried about it. No, I'm not. It's not perfect. The dimension, how we got the angle, Kleiner had just mentioned on somebody's post on Facebook on Factory 5 Builder that the dimension from the center of from this screw to this point should be 27 inches, give or take 1/8 of an inch. This right here, the best I could do was 27 1/4. That side over there is 27 inches from the screw to the body. Let's see what else. I bought these off the forum many moons ago. I had to notch these to allow the post to come this way and to cover up the gap. This body is cut right underneath this gasket here. I mean, the slot is really big, but that cover plate does cover it, and the frame of the windshield is not in contact with the body. So that was what I've read, something is that's important. These screws, we must have put this post on and off about I think 3 times. One for the initial fit, one to cut off, or one, then I took it off to cut off the 2 inches off the bottom of the post. This is all brass, just chrome plated. And the 3rd time, I don't remember why to put it on a 3rd time. But anyway, it went on. Each time we took it nice and easy. I had all 4 screws in where this could wiggle back and forth on the windshield, and then I snugged this one in, snugged this, snugged it, and snugged it. And it's not, I mean, it's just snug. So I hope that that's correct, so I don't crack the windshield, my big fear. Let's see, I don't really know how other people's windshields look, but there's some threads showing there. But I'm not going to run that thing in more because I don't want to risk cracking anything. But otherwise, everything else is snug up against it. Let's see what else. The passenger side went well. The passenger side, initially the bar hit the foot box, the top of the foot box. And let's see, I think I'm going to change those bolts to come around the other way. Now you can't even see the bar. I guess you can see the bar, just the point right there. It was hitting the foot box, but no longer. Getting that 27-inch angle helped. There's not that big of a gap on this side to really need to shove pool noodles up here, is there? And that fits pretty good. I was worried about the firewall because I made the firewall. I was worried that I didn't have the right arc for the body and that the windshield may not follow the arc. I was afraid that the windshield may be a little flatter. Might have a little problem with meeting that arc. Took the dashboard off in order to reach down in there. It is nice to have these tabs here. Right now I have just Clecos, but these tabs are, I recommend that to be able to fasten the dash into there. Also, we have weather pack, so everything just disconnects pretty easily. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Look how far off we are from the hoop. I hope somebody's not going to chime in and say, Dave, you're not supposed to be that far off, because I am. So I guess we're going to screw in the rearview mirror, but look at that gap that we're creating. So long and short of the windshield may not be perfect, but hey, it's in, and I think we're in good shape, because really, I mean, that gap right there, I guess it could be better, but we'll see. All right, so I'm relieved the windshield's in there. We're going to try to put the wipers on here. We've got the wind wings to try to fit on there. We've got mirrors to try to figure out how to put on the side, and I really don't know how we're going to do that, but I'm not planning to mount them to the body. All right, I guess that's it. So what else should we show? I guess that's it. I don't see any cracks. Hope I don't see one in the morning. Okay, see ya.